Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a lovely, restful weekend. And any American people, hope you had a great July 4th long weekend and enjoyed some of this beautiful summer weather that we've been having. So here we are. We're checking in. I like to come in on every Monday and we do our checking in with the Letting Go guidance system, which the system is all about checking in to see where are the limitations or the things that are holding us back? What can we peel off? That's what my whole idea of letting go is letting go of the ideas, the beliefs, the patterns, situations, mindsets, things like that. So that's what we're going to do. But I'm super excited to be talking to you today about what we're going to focus on letting go of this week because guess what? Mercury retrograde started today. And if you've been following any of my videos prior, I really love a Mercury retrograde period. And I encourage you to pause, stick your fingers in your ears a little bit when you hear people cursing it. There's so many people curse it. They blame the communications going wrong. There's and it's true. You know, it is true that sometimes any device of communication can be put under pressure during a Mercury retrograde. But here's the thing about Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. So it's about communication, the words you speak, but also the communication how do you speak to you? And a retrograde is, the whole thing about a retrograde is the appearance of things going backwards. So which is why things feel like they become undone. But the truth of it is it's just an invitation to slow down, to take things in stride. And so I invite you just for this moment, now that we're stepping fully into Mercury retrograde today, what's been coming up for you over the last 2 weeks? Because sometimes we start setting, because we are energetic beings, whether we're consciously aware of it or not, we are being affected by the planet and the planetary movements and shifts. That's basically what's going on here. So check in with yourself. What's been coming up? Is there a theme? Is there thoughts? Is there patterns? For me, one of the things that I'm really working on that's been coming up is that I want to work on letting go of worry. There's a pattern of worry that comes up. And so I realize that that's what my focus is for the Mercury retrograde. And so therefore, it's to really pause, take a deep breath before you start thinking about something or you start engaging in thinking patterns, things like that. If you've got any questions about Mercury retrograde or how it impacts you, just let me know. And if you're here live, say hi. Or if not, make comments or ask questions in the comments below. So all that being said, I just wanted to kind of riff on the energies that we're sitting in. So today, Mercury went retrograde, and tomorrow is the first quarter of the moon. And that first quarter of the moon is the energy of that is about emerging out of stuff. So emerging out of limitations, coming out of maybe, so now it's time to start really allowing yourself to come out of the limitations and maybe the thinking that's not helping you. So now that we've kind of set the stage for what we're going to be looking at, I'd like you to just take a nice deep breath with me. And we're going to fully land into this moment. Nothing else matters right now, just this moment. Take another nice deep breath. And breathe it out through your mouth. One more. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. And as we've been breathing together here, I'm shuffling the Letting Go guidance cards. And we're just really being open. Being totally open, totally available to what are we going to focus on letting go of this week? This week of July 8th today. And so what we're going to focus on letting go is a sense of lack. So this is a beautiful piece to work through with a Mercury retrograde, because sometimes when we're having conversations with ourselves about what you don't have as opposed to what you do have, and then maybe getting into ideas of why am I doing something again? I don't know about you, but I've been known to do that myself. Is like when you realize that something's coming up, like maybe you're getting triggered, or an old pattern is surfacing, or an old uh, inner dialogue about I never have enough, or I am not enough. Those kind of things. So watch for that, and then remember what I said about Mercury retrograde. This is the time to slow down, and maybe there's pieces that you missed the first time you came through, or you decided that you wanted to let go of something. So sit in that and see. And it's interesting that the sense of lack is actually number one in my letting go guidance system. There, all of these cards that we deal that we check in with, that I draw from, is 44 cards, and sense of lack is number one. So here we are. This is beautiful, beautiful synchronicity with that Mercury retrograde, with that first quarter of the new moon tomorrow, first quarter of the moon, I should say. So see how it shows up for you. Just do a little quick inventory. How does a sense of lack show up for you? And then let me read out from my book here to see if this brings up any more clarity or insights for you. So have you been experiencing a sense that something's missing in your life? Have you ever tried to make yourself feel better with something outside of yourself, such as a relationship, a new job, or buying yourself something, only to realize that the underlying sense of unease is still there? Have you ever done that? Many of us go through life believing this is how it's supposed to be for us. We have been taught, and then we perpetuate the idea that if we feel we're lacking in something, we must find it outside of ourselves. Truth be told, we already have everything we need within us, right here and right now. You may have been feeling a sense of lack in some way recently. The truth is, there's a steady flow of abundance in all ways about to show up for you. Keep an open heart and mind and continue to give and receive freely. Accept what the universe is offering you and know that you are worthy. Just breathe that in. Know that you are worthy, and you are. And so, perfect timing for all of that. And now I'm just going to shuffle the Doreen Virtue's angel cards here, because I like to soften that, because sometimes that sense of lack can be beating us up, can be saying, I'm not enough, I don't have enough. Or even sometimes sense of lack can make you compare yourself to other people and say, well, they've got more than I do, and what's different, or I'm not good enough, or I'm less than them. So there's so many different ways that sense of lack can show up. So I want to give you some loving support. You always have loving support from me, of course, but let's see what else comes up from the angel cards. And that one, and then this one. Nice cards coming for us today. So this is awesome. First card that comes up is new beginnings. So remember I said Mercury retrograde and the first quarter of the moon. So we're emerging out of limitation of that sense of lack. We're already in process for this. But this could be, how about use this Mercury retrograde as a new beginning, a new way of allowing yourself to slow down enough to communicate authentically from your core, from your heart, and pause, and then even sometimes watch what's coming out of your mouth and go, oh, where's that coming from? And reset, rejig, have a makeover of how you communicate verbally, talking to others, but also how you talk inner wise. So this new beginning is going to be very auspicious. That was answered prayer. So we get to really tap into this head, heart, and higher self energy as we do this. And then we can then focus on what matters. Focus on you as an amazing, powerful, divine being who is capable of anything that you put your mind to. So use this period. I hope you can feel the excitement growing in you like I can. I can just really feel this deep in my heart and at my core, that this is a turning point for many of us, that we actually get to start to let go completely of the limitations, of the sense of lack, of the playing small, and see starts to emerge from all of that for you. So I wish you an amazing week, this first week of Mercury retrograde. If you've got any questions or concerns or want to have some support on just bouncing ideas or how can you best let go of the stuff that we're talking about, just you can private message me or put some ask in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Ruth Ann. I'm glad you needed this today. My pleasure. Nice to see you. And Tony's here too. Hi, Tony. And who else is that? That's Ruth Ann. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day and an amazing week. Much love to you.